conference in Liverpool at the end of November, when it'll be formally established. We're now recognised by the Electoral Commission. We've got all the necessary procedures in place. That's all been done, so we're established, we're up and running, and then as of November we will then be formally constituted with some rules of how we operate, fundamentally democratic, fundamentally local, fundamentally grassroots, fundamentally answerable to the local community, which is what I tried to make the Labour Party into, but there were some people in the Labour Party who weren't very keen on that sort of thing. And so on international issues, I am very active in a lot of international issues. I've just come back from South Africa, where I was there for a week, mainly doing Palestinian work to thank the South African government and the Namibian government, but also to meet a lot of people in the community who are doing great work on sanctions and so on. So it's that. I know on your community and the situation in Kashmir is something I'm pretty well aware of. I do attend and take part in the Kashmir group in Parliament, and I've met many people from there. So tell me what you want to put forward, and we will be developing our foreign policies. But I'll say from the outset, so you don't need to ask me, as far as I'm concerned, the issue is not a bilateral issue between India and Pakistan. Yes. It's an international issue, and it has to be treated as such. It went to the UN in 1948, and it's still there. So that's, I'll stop there.
So,
thank you so much. Right to speak out, then where are you? Democratic rights in Britain were never a gift from the kings and the queens and the establishment. They came from strikes, they came from the Chartists, they came from working class movements. In the same way, the independence of colonies never came from above, it always came from action of the community as a whole.
And Jeremy, just
that's fundamentally what our politics has to be about.
One other thing that we'd like you to touch on is
one
other thing, please.
Really,
Most many of us, I'm sure, if you go outside. The cohesion of bringing us together as communities. There seems to be clear right-wing policies and an agenda being run of dividing us at the moment. We need to do more, and we need platforms, of course, and us in local communities, of course, also, to be able to have that level of respect and understanding on matters that we can agree upon in order to unite.
Well, I think you're right that we have to bring communities together. We have to bring communities and people together out of respect. I don't like using the word tolerance, because you tolerate a headache, you respect somebody's identity and what they believe in. I also think that your party, which we hope will have an enormous membership, can become an interesting focal point in the community.